Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Jets and the Tennessee Titans. On the visitor's sideline, a look at the Jets head coach. He's got his guys playing well here in September, 3-0 to start the season. His counterpart on the Titans sideline is Brian Callahan. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Nissan Stadium. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, cut! Go!
Shotgun snap for Ward. He's got a man here. That's Alec Eilman. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Here's 1st and 10.
Titans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Go! Go!
Play action. Ward. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike. And he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball. And he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
3rd and long.
Ready!
In motion goes Cooks.
Ready?
3rd and long. Here's Ward. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. On 4th down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Hey, what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities. And their quarterback will continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
Just a yard on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 9. And he's going to get the first down up past the 35-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Nice.
Back to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 8.
Cowboy 80.
He'll look to throw. He's across midfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Mitchell. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the 1st down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Alert. Come on.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And he will get into the end zone. At 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, New York. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Makes the score Jets 7, Titans nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Titans head coach Brian Callahan there as his guys take over once more. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable. which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Throwing on third down, Ward. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's Jack Fox now. And John's the punt for the second time in this opening quarter. This will be returnable from his own 15. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Into space. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Jets.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and through. And the Jets move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Well, Titans head coach Brian Callahan there as his guys take over once more. So far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3.
Come on, set. 60,
Slot man gonna move in motion left. On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Ward. Here comes the screen to Spears. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Check,
1st and 10.
Let's go.
Off play action, it's Ward. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Tag. 18 card. Let's go.
Throwing, Ward. The throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Cedric Gray there to bring him down. Second down, 8 yards to go.
At the 29-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. And Mitchell, the intended target. Now it's going to be third down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Titans offense ready to see what they can do. They're in an early hole, 14-0. Gotta start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, Ward. There's a short one taken in by Helm. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Titans, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll stay on the ground with Spears. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Bronco, let's go.
Putting the tight end in motion. He's got his tight end. That's Helm. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Good for a Titans first down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Spears. Heck of an effort there to duck out of one tackle, but he'll wind up only gaining about a yard. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
2nd and 9.
From the gun, here's Ward. That's into traffic, but taken in. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
25-yard line.
Get it. Nice.
Here comes the jet sweep. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. 1 quarter in the books. 14-0 is our score. We're back in Music City after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. They've got, that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. And the Jets are going to take possession.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Bronco switch.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And mark him down up beyond the 30.
And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play. One after another.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Looking downfield for Coleman. He's got it! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play for the Jets. 41 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 7.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time by talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and we saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play. The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
That is hauled in at the 5. That's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
Ready, set.
Now a 3rd and 2. Now this looks like a design run. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Turnover on downs.
Now it's Spears. And he's going to take this up to the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
Titans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Once again, it's Spears. Big hole to the 30. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
26 yards.
A couple of 1st downs already on this drive, and they'll go 1st down from the 43.
Check that.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Let's go now. Bronco.
Throwing is Ward. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Hawk 70. Hawk ready.
The tight end going in motion to the left. 3rd and 2. Ward. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
In punt formation.
On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Pat the 60, pat the 6, go!
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Jets first down.
Ready?
A gain of 15. First down, Jets.
19 tight, 19. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Trap 60, trap 60.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Vita Vea. He gets into drop it. It's a loss of 8.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. And next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
That'll be caught is Jalen Wright. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
A gain of 10 brings up third and 1.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. It's going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Nashville in a moment. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll try to sneak it here. He's going to have the Jets first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. Now this time he'll set up to throw. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's second and inches.
Back to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break.
Got it. Ready?
On the move at the 14-yard line. It's first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right.
And he'll take this one in. And Ryan Mitchell. Touchdown, Jets. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Jets will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Titans offense and Tyjae Spears getting ready for their next possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kick offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations, because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll look to throw. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Come on. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll look to throw. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. Plus will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
For a Jets 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Ready, set.
The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready. Next.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll look to throw again. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Devondre Sweat getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. This is going to be from 53 yards out. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the jump. Smash, smash. Let's go. Ready.
On the give, it's Hall. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And they'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Trey Greenlaw in on the tackle.
On the ready.
Second down and 8.
At the 43-yard line.
19. 79 Broncos. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Open man downfield is Smith. And he will score. Arian Smith. Touchdown, New York. Point after, coming up here. His kick is good. And the Jets move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5, and they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Titans offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10.
Check, Panther.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Play action. Ward. Gets made right side by Ileman. Still on his feet. It's a big one for Tennessee. It covers 51 yards.
51 yards.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
First down.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. The short one taken in by Helm. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Again, it's Ward. Quick throw taken in. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up third down.
Head it.
They'll try and run here with Spears. And he will have a Titans first down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of a football.
First down.
Spears will score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Set to kick off.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready, go!
On the run, here's Hall. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
60 boxes, 60 boxes.
Now they'll set up to throw. Here's a screen coming for Wright. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 13 on that screen play and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 9. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Vita Vea. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 7.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one taken in by Mitchell. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
18, robbery. Here we go. Sack. Viking, 18.
And that is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't know.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Titans offense and Tajay Spears getting ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Freedom.
Off play action, it's Ward. It'll be swung out wide to Spears. And he's going to be taken down to 37.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Titans 1st down. 1st and 10.
A run up the middle, Spears. Oh, a loose football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
That's into the hands of Coleman. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And the Jets are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
Jets, 1st down. 1st and goal, Jets.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
Get it. Get it.
Here's a design run. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Liking 18. Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Jets. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, like it's their size, their catch radius, it's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Titans offense and Tajay Spears getting ready for their next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Check that. Check that.
They'll run the toss to Spears. Going to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 26-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Ward. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
2 yards. And the Titans,
Chop
1st down.
Cowboy 80.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60.
Out of the gun, Ward. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
To the air again, Ward. This one brought in by Eilman. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Tight end, the motion man to the right. On 4th down, Ward. That's taken in. And he's going to pick up a Titans 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Space to run inside the 20. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
28 more yards.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
First down.
Go.
First and goal at the 6-yard
They
line.
run on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
It's a loss of 1.
It's
Brings
back
up
at the
second
8
and
now
goal.
for second and goal.
8-yard line.
18, come.
From the gun, here's Ward.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on third and goal, following that second down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
Now Ward on third and goal. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here we go, here we go.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Let's go. Ready.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Smith on the right side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man. It's Smith. A gain of 17 yards, and the Jets have a first down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Come on. Let's go.
They'll run with Wright. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down. He'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Titans head coach Brian Callahan there as his guys take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10.
Check, Panther. Get it.
On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. Not much there, maybe a yard. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 8.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
To throw is Ward. That's caught by Spears out of the backfield. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's now third and 8.
In motion goes Cooks. Throwing on third down, Ward. And that is incomplete.
coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. The drive will start on the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
He was brought down by Drew Sanders.
Ready up.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and a yard.
Come on. Hey, let's go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now. 60 boxes. Ready, right?
They'll stay on the ground. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Let's go.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 6.
Now a toss play, running left, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. And I'll tell you what, at 4-0, they don't get much better than that.
Next to score, Jets 52, Titans 7.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now it's Ward. That one downfield for Cooks. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Ready? What you got?
On 1st and 10, Ward. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Motion.
Throwing, Ward.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that 2nd down sack. Now, if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
65.
Throwing is Ward. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 5. It's 4th down.
No.
One last throw here for Ward. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0.